Scorpio. I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. If this is the first time you're joining me, thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. This is where we talk about astrology as well as pull tarot cards to see how the energies are working with us throughout this lunation cycle. So thanks for coming. Today we're actually going to talk about the full moon in Sagittarius that occurs on June 14th, 2022 at 7:51 Eastern Standard Time at 23 degrees and 25 minutes. The moon is in Sagittarius and the sun is sitting across the sky in Gemini at 23 degrees and 25 minutes. So Scorpio, thank you so much for all of you all really resonating with that June 2022 video that I put up. All of the signs are up, but Scorpio, you all watch the video the most, so I do appreciate you. If you have not watched that June 2022 month ahead video, please make sure you do. Okay, so what are we working with at this time, Scorpio? So we are dealing with a full moon in Sagittarius, and many of us, especially Scorpios, I'm a new moon baby, so I have both the sun and the moon Scorpio in my chart, but many of us have Sagittarius placements because obviously Sagittarius is right after Scorpio in the zodiac. So this full moon could be a time where we have a lot of culminations, information is unveiled, especially since Gemini, Mercury, the Gemini sun, but then Mercury actually is in Gemini as well. And so it's at 0 degrees at the time of this full moon. So don't be surprised if you have lots of information come out that maybe was cloudy or information wasn't there back in April and May when Mercury first went direct, or Mercury went retrograde. So now that it is direct, lots of information might start coming through. Lots of clarity might start coming through. Also with Sagittarius, that is themes of travel, exploration, possibly finding yourself wanting to do some new things with international cultures, whether it's your job, whether it's learning a new language, possibly taking new courses. Full moon in Sagittarius could give us some inklings or some peeks into areas of your life that you might want to expand on. So what we're going to do is pull a past, present, and future spread, Scorpio, and see how this information and these energies play out for us. If you haven't already, please make sure and like, subscribe, and also give me a thumbs up. Really helps my channel grow. Thank you so much. And also take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this video to see how all the energies holistically play out for you. All right, so we have in the past, we have the 5 of Cups in reverse, Scorpio. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse. And I actually just heard to turn over the last card, which is the World card, also in reverse. So if you have been watching Scorpio Soul Time for a while, you know that anytime I get all cards in reverse, I actually turn them right side up because I feel like any kind of negative or lower vibrational energies that often reversals suggest will come out because of what the card is, all right? So, interesting. I think it's always interesting to get the World card. So since that actually came on the bottom of the deck, Scorpio, let's start there. To me, this is very telling of the year that we're in, Scorpio, since we are in that Taurus and Scorpio North Node and South Node, with Scorpio being in that South Node. We are moving away from anything that no longer serves us in a transformational way, because Scorpio rules that transformation as well as melding into a new version of ourselves, if you will, right? It's the rising of the phoenix. It is that death and destruction, but then emerging as like a new being or a better version of ourselves. The World card to me symbolizes that process. And I feel like since we just came through that Scorpio full moon, blood moon, lunar eclipse, it was a total eclipse, which meant that something needed to be eclipsed out of your life. And to me, this World card is symbolizing that you all have reached the end, or you are coming to the end of a full cycle. I love the World card because it has all the fixed signs, right? It has Scorpio, you up here. It has Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius. The 4 fixed signs, meaning this fixed energy of you needing to transform yourself from whatever fixed energy of life you had in the past. It's now time to evolve from that, and you're going to start seeing signs as we move through this lunation cycle and through the rest of 2022. This World card, I feel like, is really embodying this process for you. Okay, so I really think that that's important, Scorpio, because I think a lot of us went through a lot of heavy time, still could be going through a lot of heavy energy, but just keep in mind that when you evolve from the other side of the World card, you will be starting anew at the Fool card, and then we will know that a new process is starting, okay? Or a new cycle is starting. So in the past, you did have this 5 of Cups. I think the 5 of Cups is really very representative of that theme of us kind of feeling depressed or only concentrating on what wasn't working. Since this is in the past, hopefully this has already gone away for you, or you're still moving away from this energy. If you are still dealing with it, just know that it is on, it's almost like dissipating. It's on its way out, but you still might have lingering themes from when, like I said, that powerful eclipse season that we just went through with Taurus and Scorpio. But do remember, we have another eclipse season in the fall also with that Scorpio new moon that will come up. So just remember, like, this 5 of Cups might keep evolving, but definitely it won't look the same as it did, now. So I think that it's important, Scorpio, also to remember that anytime we get Cups energy, I like how the past and the present are dealing with this Cups energy. This Cups energy could be a fellow Cancerian, maybe a Pisces, or it could just be you. This could be symbolizing your intuition. Queen of Cups to me is always very intuitive, and it's also like this motherly energy of like giving you everything that you need to feel emotionally fulfilled, but also just being able to trust your intuition. And so I think coming from the past where you probably didn't trust your intuition as much because you were only worried about those 3 spilt cups as opposed to the 2 behind you, the Queen of Cups in the present, which is going to be at this full moon in Sagittarius, is reminding you like you have all of the tools from an emotional standpoint, but also from an intuitive standpoint. So really tap into that energy, Scorpio, because I think sometimes we kind of give our power away to people, places, things, jobs, careers. We give our power away. And I feel like the 5 and the Queen of Cups is like this evolution of how you need to get out of your own head with that 5 of Cups and really trust your intuition. In the future, Scorpio, we do have this 8 of Wands. And so I think that this is really great energy because this symbolizes motion. It symbolizes things are moving in your favor. You could start seeing just a pickup of energy, and that Sagittarian energy is that Wands fire energy. So I feel like at this Sagittarian full moon, don't be surprised if more people are reaching out to you. You start getting more correspondence in your email. You might be looking for a job, or you might be seeking out some type of new project. All of these things are going to start coming to you. Like 8 of Wands is literally motion. It is like energy of things moving quickly. So just remember that as you're like kind of going through this full moon in Sagittarius, because what I like about this depiction, usually there's not a person on the Eight of Wands in the Rider-Waite tarot deck. Usually it just shows the wands, but I like this one because it actually has this woman on her motorcycle, and she's kind of like crossing the desert, and she's just like in full like, I am going there, the journey is what is the prize, right? And so I think as we go through this time, Scorpio, remember, like, this is supposed to be like an evolution. It's not all supposed to happen at one time. You're moving through this journey, and what better way to depict that than the World card? So keep that in mind, Scorpio, as you go through this full moon in Sagittarius. I look forward to hearing how this time goes for you. I think that we're all just kind of working through this energy, but once we get into the fall and we come to that eclipse in your new moon in Scorpio, I think a lot of this is going to make more sense when you look back on it. But take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs, as well as that June 2022 month ahead, and I'll talk to you all later.